Okay, let's see if that works better. Yay! Streamlabs wasn't working. I thought it was Twitch that wasn't working, but it's not. It's Streamlabs. Streamlabs will work 95% of the time, but you always have to go in to run as admin when you do it that way. And then about 5% of the time it's like, F you. We're not going to work this morning. So there we go. Now I'm back. Now I have a picture. Everybody has a picture. I have a crazy busy next 3-4 days here. And of course, I'm thinking, well, something will be fine here. It'll set the tone for the week. And what do I get? Iconian TFO. That sets the tone for the week. Bad artwork from Australia sets the tone for the week. And it's going to be crazy. And no, I'm not doing Days of Doom, so that was easy. I was surprised, though. Did anybody else notice that Hearts and Minds is up and Good Morning Chosen? I didn't even realize. They normally just do this like on Friday the 13th and on Halloween, and it's been up all weekend. So I got to do it. I'm down to, as long as I've got a semi-decent weapon, I can knock that out in about 2 minutes each. And it doesn't give you much, but I'm working on my all-clone Cybok army. Figure I keep doing it. It's only like a 2-day cooldown. Or am I the only one who likes Hearts and Minds enough to try and get an all-Cybok army?
What is Hearts and Minds?
Hearts and Minds is a very short... It used to be their spooky one. You go down to investigate Donato Prime, and you find a corpse of a Dr. Cybok on an examination table. You pick up a couple of data charts, you kill some spiders, you run into a room full of clones. It's all clones. And then you go and fight the clones.
In Star Trek?
Yeah. Star Trek Online, yeah. If you go into events right now, not into the event panel, but, the opening screen, the journal, and the center one that is marked event, if you click through it, you'll see one called Hearts and Minds.
Jacqueline Drake.
Yeah. It's really fast. You get a duty officer named Cybok clone. You get a Lurpa. Do you get anything else out of it? Let's see. I don't know what else you get out of it. Maybe a little dilithium out of it. Stupid easy. Fun. It was their spooky one until they did the cat's tail.
I can't remember. I have to have a look at it.
Oh, well. So what have you got today, Taz? And I know Chris is out there. What have you got today, Chris? And if I didn't say good morning, Chosen, good morning, Chosen.
Empty ship space and Terran's Ground.
You said Zenkethi ship space. What else was there?
And Terran's Ground.
Terran's Ground. Well, I think we could probably help with those Zenkethi in space. As I said, I've got on this account, I've got an Iconian TFO, which is probably going to be Gateway. It's just Gateway gets boring. And heal health on the ground. Well, that's relatively easy, I think. One of these guys has got a medical generator, so... Not this one, apparently. Would you like to do your Zenkethi? We could do Zenkethi front.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can this ship do it? Yeah, we can do it. We're not great, but we can do it. Chris, I'm sending you an invitation. Taz, I'm sending you an invitation.
Thank you.
Oh, it didn't refresh for you. Okay. Are you here now? I don't know when I should retire my Odyssey class vessel. You don't have to retire it. You can just put it in dry dock and pull it out when you need it. But I mean, generally, even the Enterprise had a good 5-year run, if not longer, before they retired it. How could I have another ad break in progress? Oh, because I restarted it. Gosh darn it. Well, fine. We'll wait a moment here. This is good enough. I'm going to queue us up for Zinkethi Front. Yeah, so Chris, as I was saying, Streamlabs, if you run it in normal mode, will rarely pick up the game capture. So I have to run it in admin mode. And then in admin mode, it works 95% of the time. Let's see, I'm having a pointless, annoying AI training at work. I despise AI and think outside of accounting and calculations or environmental projections. AI should be banned worldwide, but that's never going to happen, so here we are. Yeah, you're 100% right, Chris. Just I'm having some personal mental issues lately, and doing anything is a challenge right now. But that said, AI for me is a godsend, because sometimes starting to write something, let's say I'm writing a paper on denaturing proteins. It's kind of a 5th grade level, nothing technical. And it's just, where do you start? So you go into AI and say, hi, would you generate a 500-word outline on denaturing proteins? And it generates my outline. And it's like, okay, let's just restructure that really quickly. Perfect. And now I've got my form to work from. It's a lot easier to do that intro level. Would I trust it to write something and publish it? No. But it should only be a helping tool rather than kicking people out of their jobs. 100% agree. And the thing is, as soon as you know what you're looking for in AI, you know it's AI. It looks for key phrases and terms, but sentence structure, word choice isn't really great. Probably eventually it'll be great at it. And please don't ask AI to do accounting. Accounting is thinking. Ooh, wee-woo?
Yes.
Bookkeeping, though. Let it do bookkeeping. Bookkeeping, you don't have to think a lot if you've got everything perfectly programmed.
The time for battle is almost here.
I really like that Starfleet in TNG's era has clearly strayed from using any artificial intelligence outside of data, but he was written in the most human and flawed way possible. Well, AI is written by humans and therefore is also flawed. So who have we got with us? We've got Sorella, we've got Five, we've got Chris, and we've got Taz, and me. Okay, we're good. This should be fine. Me and my little pew-pew mobile. I can help. So yesterday morning on Sunday morning worship, we did our last... There's a ship. We did our last run on the Typhoon until I can get some more materials. And next Sunday we're going to start working on the VSS We Made Mom Cry, which is my jellyfish. Not Nadarian Defender, the old jellyfish from the 2009 movie, which is currently set up as a torp build and is just awful and deserves a revamp. Unfortunately, that tune has got money and we can fix things up and make it look really pretty. Providing I survive this week.
What kind of weapon layout do you prefer?
I'm completely open. I tend to do beams, but I've got no objections to going with a cannon build. This ship is fast maneuverable, and so cannons and torps are good. I think my biggest issue with torps is delayed gratification. It doesn't go boom fast enough.
Do you have the auxiliary cannon?
Probably not, because that tune has never done a lot with cannon builds.
It's a ship. It's a cannon you get from a ship.
Then no, I do not.
Contains auxiliary damage instead of weapon power.
Nope. We will take a look at that on Sunday morning. I'll try and get some preliminary stuff this time. One thing I have is the torps. What I don't have is... Well, I have to even figure out which cannons I'm going to put on it. I'm going to go through my list of stuff and see what's available. I have one ship that's got the Zotvash cannons on it, which I truly love.
Well fought.
I love the aesthetic and I love the sound.
I don't remember the sound.
They have a very nice pew 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 sound.
Oh.
When is the anniversary event? PC, it would be in February, I believe. At least for PC, it's in February because the game came out in February. Technically February 10th, if I remember correctly. So we've got a little while for that to go.
Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them. You got a bomb.
Apparently I've got a
I'll
bomb.
destroy one of the bases with it.
There's certain people who do not have bombs. I am all of them. Good morning, Mar Hawkman. I'm going to assume that console is going to run the same.
One Zinkepi base left.
Oh, I guess I'll head over there.
The dreadnought to stop us. Here's dreadnought on an attack.
There it is.
Destroy it.
As I slowly make my way over there with the bomb. Very slowly. I guess these bombs are super massive because otherwise I should be able to accelerate and I can't.
All Zinkepi bases.
Yay!
Have Zinkepi in the fight the front unit.
Well, that was exciting. Woo! Hey, Chris, what have you got today for stuff? That's interesting. And would you folks mind if I started a gateway to Grethor?
No, just go.
Let me take a moment to cook up there. Or not, wee woo.
Here we go.
Okay. Why did? Because I queued it for gateway, Chris. I need gateway. Oh, okay. For once, it popped up quickly. Go figure. Never happens that way. So as I said, I've got healing on the ground, I've got gateway, and I've got harvest materials in space. At least I'll get one done this morning. I've had more than a few issues with my internet. Terran ships in the battle zone. Oh, a Borg TFO. Definitely. We will do a Borg TFO. And while we're waiting for this to queue, I'm going to see what's coming up today for our new Universal. Today will be... What are we on? We're on October the 28th. It's a VREX. The Dance Tornado. That's really interesting, Chris. I'm having some lag issues, but not buffering. And it's a very short lag, but it's definitely there. I'll go left with Chris, since you guys all went right. Then I can pretend that I'm effective. never felt so secure before. Yes. Chris, do you want station side or do you want planet side? Well, then I'll go further out there.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. Those gateways are emitting intense levels of beta radiation. Close them.
So today, being basically the end of October, our office does complimentary vaccinations because we work with medical stuff and the risk of getting something is like 100%. So I'm going to get like 4 vaccines today. I don't guarantee I'm going to be in great shape tomorrow, which is too bad because I've got so much to do tomorrow. Mar Hockman says, I've been having weird buffering that makes digital static. That's weird.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
But I figure since there's a good chance I'm not going to be able to move my arms tomorrow, might as well throw in going to the gym and going to martial arts class tonight. So, I mean, if I'm going to be dead, might as well be dead.
Well, that's preparing for that disaster.
Yeah. Well, this time it's nothing crazy for vaccinations. Last year I got, what was it? Shingles. Vaccine for shingles. It takes 2 doses over 2 weeks, and they both just kick your butt. This time I'm getting COVID, flu, polio, and
Transports from the starbase are moving toward the
one
planet.
other? Pneumonia. These are all optional. They don't make you take anything, but you have to get tested for TB. And then if you're in a hospital, some of the hospitals require you to have the flu vaccine. Personally, I think you're an idiot if you don't, but that's me.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
I seem to be in the sweet spot for radiation gates here. Taz, did you say you had Terran ships or Terrans on the ground?
Parents on the ground.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I usually just go to Operation Wolf and do a
Yep, me too.
in a private queue.
Yep, and then I just leave when I'm done.
Yeah.
I do like Pavo Dissension, though. And here's the thing with Pavo Dissension on private. once you get your Terrans, it's time gated, meaning you can just kind of sit there and wait it out
Yeah.
and get all the stuff. If you don't mind waiting for 12 minutes, but it's a good excuse to go get a fresh cup of coffee, pick up the mail, go to the bathroom. You didn't get the 10th anniversary bundle, Chris? I'm so sorry. That is a good bundle.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet.
Actually, every ship in there just about in the 10th anniversary is pretty dang good, Chris. Up. And something's up.
The troop transports from the starbase are moving toward the planet. A Herald dreadnought has entered.
It's like when they made the 10th anniversary, I really got a hope for them going through all of the ships, but apparently it was only a one-time thing.
Well, let's see. What this year would be the 15th, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll have a nice bunch coming out of there. I did budget money for Christmas for Black Friday, but I wonder if they will have something, and I should save my money for the anniversary. The Dreadnought keeps running away.
Yay.
So Ed and I watched the first 2 episodes of Lower Decks for this year, and they were okay. They were okay. They weren't as over-the-top funny as it's been in the past, but, you know, sometimes an individual episode just isn't great, and the whole season overall can be wonderful. Chris needs to run a Borg TFO. Chris, do you have a Borg TFO preference? I'm going to kick you both for just a moment. I'm going to switch to a different account.
Yeah.
Be right back. Oops. That's not the account. Well, some of us, Joshua, have work to do before we can just get through our endeavors like that. Have I seen the Horizon ship revamp? I have not. Oh, goody. Let's see what I've got down here. AP damage in space. Give me 1 sec to throw some AP on this ship. Presuming I've got some AP on this ship. Apparently I do. Just not much. Oh, no, I'd love to see that. Joshua, I'd invite you, but we're going to play Guillotine, and I know you don't like Guillotine. Unless you want to play with Guillotine with us. Is that I am good to not join, or I'm good to join? Oh, don't say, could you be more vague? Because the answer is always, yeah, I can be more vague. Wee woo?
We will.
Every now and then I'll get somebody who sends me a email related to work going, can you answer this question? And I respond, yes, I can. Thanks for asking. Oh, that's not what you meant. You want to know, would I answer that question? When I was teaching kids back in the day when I used to teach kids, I'd invariably get questions like, Ms. Me, can you do this? Yes, I can, but is that really the question you want to be asking? And they'd sit there kind of with this look on their faces of, oh, would you do this? Yes, I will. Can you be more precise? Would you do this right now? Yes, I will. Best part about teaching is making people think sometimes. And we have somebody moving in. So as I said yesterday, we went to see Venom: The Last Dance. Fun movie. 7 out of 10. Definitely enjoyable. Great? No. Fun? Yeah. So if you can see it for a reasonable price, I'd recommend seeing it. And of course, as soon as I do that, my email goes off, but that's fine. What was that?
My cat is...
Oh, hi, cat.
Let me see. Oh, how do I turn on the camera? I can't? What? I just put the camera literally.
Oh, somebody else got it. Well, thank you, whoever got that. If they took the Borg voice and dropped it an octave, it would sound just like Venom. Right, I'm heading over to 5 where I will get blown up. That's okay. Along with 8 of 14. And yes! We're all going to start 5. Yay!
Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now. Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now.
Oh, I know that, Marhawkman.
Projecting shield now.
I just love the Venom voice. Apparently got my 150 damage. Yay!
Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now. Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now.
Alright. 5 is up and running.
Stop it if you can. Stitching anchor 4 is now fully shielded. A second defibrillator is attempting to escape. Eliminated. The shield of stitching anchor 6 is fully energized. Third defibrillator is attempting to flee. Do not allow it. Stitching anchor deployed. Projecting shield now. A fourth defibrillator has failed to escape. Stitching anchor
Well, I was trying to kill that assimilator Taz, but then you came along and just blew it up.
defibrillator is moving to escape. Intercept and destroy.
Doing my best.
A Borg assimilator is attempting to escape. Destroy it. A Borg assimilator was destroyed before it could escape. You destroyed a Borg assimilator before it could escape. Well done. The destruction of a fleeing Borg assimilator is confirmed. Confirmation. Escaping Borg assimilator has been destroyed.
Well, a bunch of probes come up, barely exist, and then it gets Chris and Taz. And then there's nothing left, just like bits of smoke going phew. Alrighty.
Borg assimilator on the escape vector. Do not allow it to flee. Target shield has failed. Observe. Something is disrupting the stitching network. The tactical view of the
There
source
they
of
are.
disruption. Destroy them both to stabilize the network. A Borg assimilator has been destroyed while attempting to flee.
Oh, I just realized this one's got Vodwar on the ground, and I don't think this tune's ever done anything in Kabali. Or this account's ever done Kabali. And you can tell how enthusiastic I am about getting down to Delta. Is the other thing still alive? Nope, nothing's left. Chris says, well, they were saying something about being annihilated, and we're showing them how it's done. So true.
Satisfactory on this day.
Well, that was fun. What is next? How about a spot in space where I can show... Yeah, hang on. You pick a spot and we'll join you over there. Good morning, Death. How are you doing? Best ever joke about Kabali? Go for it. Kabali Space does have good lighting. There's a podcast I listen to called God Awful Movies, where at the beginning of the episode, each person who's reviewing the movie has to say, what is the best, worst thing about this movie? New Romulus, on my way. It's the best at being the worst. Kabali isn't bad. It's
Oh, please God, let my cat go eat that dog. There's this dog. It keeps yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping and yapping.
Is it outside or inside?
Outside with its owner. I'm pretty sure the owner is inciting this.
The owner probably... I can't stand it when the little one goes yep, 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 because it's so high-pitched it just makes my skin crawl. And this room has nothing to stifle any of the noises. So it's just like, it hurts. It hurts my head. Ooh, Chris. Chris is showing off his ship. The Bug-Eye ship. Kind of Lex, but oh, that's so nice looking, Chris.
Oh, you notice that?
We're at New Romulus.
Oh.
So he's got the reskinned Pasteur, the Horizon. That is an amazing looking ship, Chris. Trying to show it without showing off my ship, but wow. Don't move. I'm gonna come around the other side so everyone can see everything else on it. I think that's about as close as I'm going to be able to
I
get.
need to buy the Joran Interceptor for my science tune.
Alright, so there's Chris's new ship. Or Chris's ship. It's a gorgeous ship. Oh, free skin? This is the golf ball ship.
Oh! Oh, nice!
Isn't it gorgeous? Let's see if I can get underneath it.
Oh, I really like it.
That is really nice, Chris. That's the horizon.
It's like one of those ships you don't want to put weapon on it. Only space magic.
That's a really good point. Chris says the tennis ball detaches, by the way. Intentionally or unintentionally? Oh, like the galaxy. Okay.
Yeah, it supports the social separation concept.
Apparently the jellyfish, the Vulcan scout ship jellyfish, will also detach, but that's a glitch and it's not supposed to happen.
Oh god. I almost forgot about transferring 180.
That's gorgeous, Chris.
Be right back.
Sure, absolutely. The Fleet Olympic Miracle Worker Research Science Vessel. Very, very nice, Chris. Ah. Dang, I might have to look at that one. I can't spell today. Olympic. Nope. I'm not seeing it in the Zen store. Is that a lockbox? Oh, dang. It is in the Zen store. Did I misspell? No, wrong switch, Mom. Wrong switch. It's not under Olympic. Let's see. Oh. Let's do that one there. Nope. Nope. No bell. Thank you. Thank you. That's actually not a bad price. What has it got there? 3 and 3, 3 devices. 1 Lieutenant Tactical Miracle Worker, 1 Lieutenant Commander Engineering, 1 Ensign Science, Commander Science. Oh, you really could make this into a magic ship. You could really have some fun with this. Oh, I love this variation. I love this too. It's not as sleek looking as yours, Chris. But wow, what a cool look. Dang, 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 dang. Fine, yeah, make me buy that one. Why is that doing that to me? So I've got, ooh, that's the Hope. You know what the Hope reminds me of? There was a ship in, I want to say it was the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Nemo ship, the Nautilus, had kind of that same vibe to it. There's the Horizon, that's the one you've got. This is the Olympic. It's okay-ish. Olympic Beta. Again, okay-ish. Olympic Medical. Nobel Mirror. Yeah. You know what the Nobel Mirror looks like? It's the Love Boat. The Starfleet version of the Caduceus. Still, the Horizon's really sexy. But I can kind of see the Nobel variant as a medical ship, as a hospital ship. If you think about it, hospitals with all the windows they've got. I agree, that is gorgeous looking. Let's see, where are we at? We're at 6:50. We got time for one more thing. Do you want to take that ship out once Taz is back and we can go blow up some stuff with your medical ship? Okay, we'll wait for Taz to get back. No, not Days of Doom, Hawkman. Just, no. One, I have to get back to the office because apparently I did not leave a 3mm bleed on my artwork, which I did, by the way. Unfortunately, the customer who's getting it is in Australia, so we have a bit of a time lag getting stuff done. Nope, I don't have time for it. I do not have time for it. It's like 12 minutes and I still have to go change clothes. I got a crazy 3 days here. I'm going to leave here at 7:15 and probably not be back till midnight tonight. We can do SB1. And then tomorrow it's either going to be crazy or I'm sick, or it's going to be sick and I'm crazy. We will see what tomorrow goes as. Taz. Taz is muted, so I don't know if he's back and dealing with Yappy Dog or what. I'll give him another minute. It's like a runway, Chris. You know, the model comes down, and then they slowly turn around, show off the outfit, and stomp back up. I doubt you guys watch anything with fashion. I tend not to. But have you ever seen people wearing clothes for fashion things and they just look angry? They stomp down. Here's the damn outfit. Stomp, 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 stomp. It's not an attractive look. Okay, I'm going to launch this without Taz. If he shows up in the next moment, great. If he doesn't, we're going anyway. Defensive. Let's see if this goes. Well, some of the models have embraced their stompy walk to the thing that's their trademark, if you will. I think people, especially the models, forget that they're there to get those clothes displayed. Back in the day, way back in the day, before I had my son, I was working at a bridal shop, and bridal shops can be a little crazy, so 18-hour days are not unheard of for 6 months out of the year. Weeboo? Weeboo, Chris? Okay. In courtesy of working 18-hour days, I dropped like 60 pounds in 3 months, which dropped me down to a size 2, which is the size that you can model wedding gowns in. Because, most of the people coming into our shop were not a size 2. But it was fun, and for 6 months I got to wear clothes that were size 2s to show them off for shows in the office, and it was fun.
Listen up. The war has not been going well for the Federation, and the...
Wow, she was working in a bridal shop in Flushing, Queens, till her boyfriend kicked her out in one of those crushing scenes. Oh, and as a result of being a size 2 and wearing all those really gorgeous outfits, I wound up getting pregnant. And size 2s have not been in my habit. No, I do not recognize it. Oh, I've never seen The Nanny. I mean, I've heard of it. I have seen, in my life, 2 episodes of Frasier, both involving Klingons. No, excuse me, one involving Klingons, one involving Patrick Stewart. I have seen 2 episodes of Friends because I was in the waiting room while my son was having some surgery. And that was on Halloween, come to think of it, so that's coming up as an anniversary. Most shows I have never seen. And I like TV. I'm not anti-television. I just work nights. I had a martial arts school, so it was Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., get home at 10 p.m., get up, go do my day job, go to school, do my night job.
Back.
You're back? Good.
Yep.
Always good. One of these days, Chris, one of these days I'm going to sit down. Once Id's set up and in his own place, I think I'm going to take a whole week off and just veg out on the couch and watch TV.
There's a break in incoming report signatures. They have a short amount of time before more arrive. Reading some heavier ships incoming.
Markman says there's too many TV shows to watch them all. Yeah, true. Oh, I know what The Nanny is, Chris. I've just never seen it. Other than, short clips here and there.
Nanny fan?
Say that again, Taz.
Is it Nanny fan?
No, just The Nanny.
Okay.
Though if I remember right, wasn't there a guy in it who was in Star Trek? He played Moriarty, the guy from Moriarty.
Yeah, Nanny fan indeed. Awesome.
Yeah.
My father had a crush on her.
Ah, Daniel Davis, thank you. Okay, the last show I actually watched, I think, with any level of regularity that wasn't like a syndicated show was Sequest.
Decatur is taking some fire. Please.
Oh my god, that's a long time ago.
I've been working nights for a long time.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Sequest was amazing until they took it into space.
Yeah, I know where they were going with it, but they should have stuck with being on Earth, and being in modern
Yeah.
times. I love the fact that they bothered to have somewhat relevant content without jamming it down your throat going, this is what must happen. No, it's just so well done.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use it afterwards.
The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault. An evacuation
I cannot
ship is
do
launching.
dialects.
Give
My
them
son
cover.
can do them decently, but actors who can get and maintain a good accent, it's got to be challenging.
Gunships. Keep fighting.
Yep, I agree, Chris.
Requesting assistance. Evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Chris, that's actually an interesting point. Chris says, to me, it's more like singing. Every accent has its melody. You need to tune yourself into it, and then it just flows. That works for listening, too. I was watching some Shakespearean play that I didn't know well. Antony and Cleopatra, I believe. I could be wrong about that one. And somebody was complaining that they just couldn't figure out what they were saying. And I realized you just kind of have to relax and listen to it like it's a song, and then all of a sudden it's just kind of, oh. Oh, dang, that was fast. What the heck?
Us in need of aid. Can you draw off some of those enemy ships?
It's too late, Roosevelt. We've already left.
Keep up with this kind of war.
Alright, I need to go get a clean shirt on and head off to the office so I can get needles poked into me and do a whole bunch of other stuff today. And deal with my dogs, who apparently decided to be sick over the night. Yay, doggos. Because I got nothing else on my plate today. So everybody, have a wonderful day. I don't plan to be on tonight. However, if I wind up not going to class, maybe I'll have a show tonight. We will see. But in the meantime, everyone, stay moopsome.